Hey guys, Jason here. You ever kind of asked yourself and wonder why you can't really see God? You pray, you chant, you beg, you read, you ask, you ache, and you wait, and you wait, and there's still nothing. And you still feel alone. Am I right? Well, here's the secret that nobody really says out loud. That God isn't hiding at all. You just have too many filters on. Way too many. So, look at it this way. You think the divine is distant? It's not. Not at all. It's here. It's now. It's in this room. And it's in your breath. It's in the space in between your thoughts. Right? But you can't see it. Because you're looking through goggles of ego, memory, fear, expectation. Your vision's been filtered for so long that you forgot what raw light even looks like. True story? I think so. The sages had a word for this. And this fog, they called it Maya, which means illusion. And not illusion like a magic trick. Illusion like a misperception. A distortion field layered over the truth. Like those old projector slides from school, if you're as old as me to remember those. They were, layered with scribbles, images, overlays, until what was beneath it was lost. There was nothing left. And so you ask yourself, what about my mind? It's been adding filters since birth, right? Like, think about it. By the time you're an adult, you're not seeing the world as it is. You're seeing your story, right? Your pain, your programming, and you wonder why God is absent, right? The light never left. You just closed the blinds completely. So in the Upanishads, they used two metaphors for this. One was Avarana Shakti, the power that veils reality. And then there was two. It was called Vikshepa Shakti, which is the power that projects false appearances. And together they create the full illusion, which we call Maya. So you don't just fail to see the divine, you see something else instead, right? And then you call it me, mine, this world, that person, this suffering, so on and so on. And then underneath it all, only Brahman remains, just God. So then you ask yourself the question, so how do I see the divine? Well, you don't. You unsee everything else. You stop grasping. You stop chasing. You stop demanding God show up on your terms. And you begin to sit. And you sit. And then you breathe. And then you feel the silence in between your questions. And in that silence, God's already there. Yeah. There is no outside. There is no up. But as the only silent listener to those words right now, that's him, that's Brahman. And Vedanta says this, Brahman is nearer than the nearest, farther than the farthest, and smaller than the smallest, and greater than the greatest. It can't be known through the mind. But when the mind goes quiet, truly quiet, it's known. But not as an object, but as you. Yeah. So here's the big thing you've been avoiding, that you were never meant to find God. You were meant to stop blocking God, right? You were never meant to reach the truth. You were meant to stop covering it up with your thoughts, your beliefs, and your endless noise, right? The light doesn't arrive, it emerges when the filters finally fall away. Yeah. And the Gita says this, among thousands of men, one may strive for perfection, and among those, one may truly know me. So why? Because most are still looking through the fog, the Maya, instead of letting it burn away. It's not about finding something new. It's about remembering what was always there. Right? You're not separated from the divine. You're wrapped up in it. Totally. You're soaked in it. You're made of it. So the next time you actually say, I can't find God, just pause. Don't look harder. Look less. Let go of what you expect. Let go the idea that God is a thing, a being, a place, or even a test. God is not out there. God is the field in which out there actually arises. And when you stop squinting, you see it. It's not flesh, but as the stillness behind the flesh. Not as form, but as the space in which form actually dances. God's never hiding. You were just blinking. So please open your eyes. Not these ones, the ones behind them, and whisper what the rishis whispered into the wind. Tat Vam Isi, you are that. Namaste.